Hello world, how y'all doing today? I hope well. We're going to be reading out of Job, chapter 37. So let's jump right on into scripture. At this my heart pounds and leaps from its place. Listen carefully to the rumbling of his voice and the thunder that comes from his mouth. He unleashes it under the entire heavens, and sends his lightning to the ends of the earth. After that is a roaring sound. He thunders with a majestic voice, and he does not hold it back when his voice is heard. God thunders with his voice in a wonderful way. He does great things that are beyond our understanding. For he says to the snow, fall to the earth, and to the downpour of rain, pour down mightily. God puts a stop to all human activity, so that every mortal man will know his work. The wild animals go into their dens and remain in their lairs. The storm wind blows from its chamber, and the cold comes from the north winds. By the breath of God the ice is produced, and the broad waters are frozen solid. Yes, he weighs down the clouds with moisture. He scatters his lightning in the clouds. They swirl around where he directs them. They carry out whatever he commands on the surface of the inhabited earth. Whether it is for punishment or for the sake of the land, or for loyal love, he causes it to happen. Listen to this, Job. Stop and consider carefully the wonderful works of God. Do you know how God controls the clouds and how he causes the lightning to flash from his cloud? Do you know how the clouds float? These are the wonderful works of the one perfect in knowledge. Why does your clothing become hot when the earth is still because of the south wind? Can you with him spread out the skies? As solid as a metal mirror, tell us what we should say to him. We cannot answer because we are in the dark. Should he be told that I want to speak? Or has anyone said something that should be communicated to him? They cannot even see the light, though it is bright in the sky, until a wind passes by and clears away the clouds. Out of the north comes golden splendor. God's majesty is awe-inspiring. Understanding the Almighty is beyond our reach. He is great in power, and he never violates his justice and abundant righteousness. Therefore people should fear him, for he does not favor anyone who think that they are wise. I speak this scripture to say that the only thing that we should fear is God. And we should all know that no one is wiser than God. If we have anything that needs to be answered, we need to ask God for the guidance. He will direct us. He will guide us. He will shield us from all evil. God controls everything. God created us. He is our creator. Jehovah, the one true God. There is no other. Now, there are a lot of things beyond our own comprehension that God has allowed to be created in order to do certain jobs and certain things, whether in the physical or in the spiritual. And we really need to open up our minds. Not everything has to be boxed in one like Like, we have to start thinking outside the box, and not being one track mind, with reality and what it can really be for us if we open up our minds. A lot of people believe that, either you believe in science or you believe in religion or you believe in this or you believe in that, and then everyone's got their own category of it, we're very intelligent to be at the level that we are as a human race. But I think at some point, people didn't want to get too much information out, because then you'd have a bunch of smart people, And as great as that sounds, not a lot of people want that. A lot of people don't want other people to be educated on things that the human eye can't see always, Seeing isn't always believing. Sometimes believing makes things appear, A lot of people got things misconstrued out here, But everything that happens, God allows for a reason. There's a specific time and place for everything, God's got a certain pace to him. He is very patient, and he loves testing your loyalty. So we have to stay diligent and call on discernment so that we know how to make the right decisions as we're being guided through life. And I hope you enjoyed this message. Peace, love, and happiness.